I'm the On Point Stitcher. Welcome back to my channel. Today is December 15th. This is Flosstube number 27. It's my November wrap up and I am so late. I have been trying to do a video for you every single week, and November got very busy and I could not find a time to sit down for the life of me to catch up and show you what I've been up to and just catch up with you in general. Like, I feel so disconnected. I haven't been able to really check my Instagram. I haven't really been able to check my emails or anything. There's just so much going on that I haven't had very much time to even breathe. So I was like, today I have to sit down while I still have daylight and get a floss tube in because it's my last opportunity before the end of the year. So this will be the last floss tube for this year. The next floss tube will be next year, but you'll probably still see a few more Flossmas videos. They're nothing big, they're nothing exciting. They are simply my little mini tree here. I've been putting together just quick little montage photo videos of putting together these adorable little ornaments for my mini tree. So they've been so much fun. They came in like a 16 pack of all these different little ornaments, and they're all wood, so each one comes with all its own pieces, like in a bag by itself. But it comes with the frame. It comes with a wooden piece that you can wrap the material around. Then it comes with another wooden piece that goes on the back. So it's all closed up. The back is clean. I'll be putting the year on the back so that I can remember what year I made them as I get older throughout the years. But that has been really fun, just seeing that come together. There are a couple on there that you haven't seen the videos on yet, and I'll probably skip today since I'm doing a video now and start that back up tomorrow. And we will go until I basically either run out of the ornaments or run out of time to do the ornaments. So we'll just I'm playing that by ear. I don't know how many Flossmas videos I will actually have. I'm aiming for 12 to do like 12 days of Christmas kind of, but who knows? Whatever I can get done at this point will be perfect. I do have to do them during the daylight to get good pictures because all of my lighting situations, they're so dark, and even when I try to edit them, I'm just not happy with them. So I've been doing as much as I can in the daylight when I do have it, but the sun goes down so fast now. It's like 4:30 and you're done. So even like right now, I'm like trying to speed through this video because I know that I only have like maybe a half hour left of sunlight, and I just want to make sure that I can show you guys everything in good lighting. So yeah, I feel like I'm rushing a little bit, so I'll try to slow down a little. All right, so I know it's hard to see all my little ornaments as they are on the tree. I'll try to insert some pictures of each one at the end if you have not gotten a chance to check out my Flossmas or my Instagram so that you can see them a little closer. Okay, I have a big finish, but before I get to that, really quickly, welcome! I haven't said that yet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of this crazy busy holiday season and watching a Flossmas or Flosstube with me. It's really good to see you. I'm happy to catch up with you. I'm just so happy to be able to spend some time with you and show you what my plans are and where I've been. I also have a few new subscribers, so welcome to those of you that have decided to join. I'm really happy to be able to share some joy of cross stitch with you. I really am glad that you're here. Okay, so big finish. You may have already seen it on the Heaven and Earth Designs page. You may have already seen it on my Instagram, but I finished my Heaven and Earth Designs Walk as One stocking by Jody Bergsma. So here it is, all finished. Oh, that's upside down. And backwards maybe? I don't know. Just grabbed it and went. All right, here it is, you guys. Sorry, I'm like leaning back trying to get it all in the frame for you. So this is the completed project. All of the crosses are done. I am so excited to see this done. It's so pretty. The blues are just so beautiful. I love it. I love how it turned out. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Get you in for some of the closer shots. I did, since you saw this last, it was worked on for 28 stitchy days. That just means it was 28 days that I picked up the piece and worked on it. And I was averaging somewhere around 300 to 400 stitches during those stitchy days so that I could get this done. I finished it on my oldest daughter's birthday, December 4th, and yeah, it's been a journey. It has been a journey with this one. So this was stitched on 25 count Lugana, 1/1 full cross, and this was my first Heaven and Earth design purchase. I was looking at making stockings for my family. I really like the idea of everyone having a stocking that says something about them or something that they really, really love. And so my husband picked this one out. We looked at lots of stocking designs. We looked at gold collections through Dimensions. We looked at all kinds, like everywhere. And he saw this one while we were looking at Heaven Earth Designs, and I hadn't done anything with any of their patterns yet. And he was like, I love this one. It's just, the painting is beautiful. He's like, it would look really nice. He looked at the mock-up. He was like, yeah, this is definitely what would make me happy, seeing this up all the time. And so this was my first one. I did make the mistake of starting out on 28 count 2/2 and got about half of 3 pages in. I had started up on this section here. I'll try to insert a picture actually of the two next to each other or something. It's quite hilarious. But I got down to, like, I don't know, somewhere in the trees, and I was like, this is not going to fit. I took the paper pattern. I actually went through and printed it all out on a paper and laid it out on the floor, and I was like, this will never fit on this piece of material. And I was like, but why? And then I realized that I was doing it 2/2 instead of 1/1 or 2/1/10, either one, but I wasn't doing it over 1, and so it wasn't going to fit on the piece of material I got. So I restarted and went with 25 count because I hadn't done 28 count over 1 before, and it looked very small. And so that was just my mistake for being a noob. And I hadn't asked all the questions I needed to ask on the Facebook page before I started. Totally my fault. I actually got the piece of material correct, but stitched it incorrectly. So I started again on 25 count, and I have to say I really love 25 count Lugana. It's just wonderful to work on. Absolutely love it. So I don't have really big finishing plans for that one yet. My husband will help me decide all of the complete finishing plans, like the back, what kind of fabric, I was going to say pattern, what kind of fabric he wants. I think he said something about maybe some royal blue satin. And I think we might look at some very short faux fur type of material maybe to go at the top for the cuff and get his name embroidered across. We do have a family member that has an embroidery machine, and she would be more than happy to help us get his name on that. So I'll have to talk to her more about working with faux fur and if her embroidery machine can handle that, or if it'd be better to look at a different type of material. I'll just have to talk to her more about that and see what her thoughts are. So that's my big finish. Since you saw it last though, I finished 3 pages. 2 of them were almost complete pages with really just maybe 200 pages or 200 stitches missing from that page. Next is Autumn's Glow. Looks like that. Nona completed hers. I am not going to be able to complete mine for this year. It's not going to happen. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm going to pick it up again next year. And here is where I'm at on that one. Since you saw this one last, I did 3 stitching sessions on that for about 300 stitches. Not a whole lot. They were very quick sessions, moments while I was in the car waiting for kids or something. It's really coming together, so I'm kind of sad to put it away, but it's okay. I haven't decided if I want to take it off the hoop or not. Since it's not really cross-stitch material, I don't know. I'll probably take it out of the hoop, put it in a project bag, and pull it out next year. But this was a stitch along with Nona, my mom, and also Angie from Angie Slowly Crafts. We started this one all together on the first day of autumn this year. And I think this one, the stitching is about 75% done. And then it has lots and lots and lots of back stitching. So that's where I am on that one. That one is going away, and I'm sad to see it go away, but at the same time, really excited about the things I have coming up and the things I'm working on now. Next is another finish, and that one is a full finish. So this one, I don't know the name of it. It is a freebie by, freebie by Doreen Jones, and I'm just calling it Gingerbread in a Box. It's not quite perfectly in there, but that's okay. It was kind of a learning experience getting it in here. This is a wooden photo holder from Michael's. And so this is the back. So it didn't have a back to be able to cover up because it's made for a picture and not for cross stitching. But I was able to wiggle that in there, and then I used some acid-free tacky glue and just went ahead and put a piece of material down and then some rickrack to kind of look like snow. So this is going to be used as a gift. We have our annual ornament exchange with the group of ladies and gentlemen that I do a stitching session with at least once a month for me. They do get together more than that, and sometimes I'm not able to make every single one, but this will be my gift. And I put together some actual gingerbread cookies last night with my girls, and we're gonna do a little bit of decorating on some of them and get those in a tin, and it'll come, so this will come with some gingerbread cookies, homemade cookies as well. So that'll be fun. And I don't think anyone from my stitching group watches my Flosstube. I haven't told them that I do Flosstube because I'm kind of shy actually. And so I haven't told anyone that I do Flosstube. So if any of you ladies have found me on Flosstube, hi! good to see you, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm sorry if you get this and see it early, but I don't think any of them watch my Flosstube. Next is Christmas Fairy. This is by Charting Creations. It will look like this when it is completed. It's showing more blue on the screen. It's more teal, but it's really, really pretty. This reminds me a lot of the Sugar Plum Fairy from the Nutcracker, and I love the Nutcracker. It's my favorite ballet, and I haven't worked on this one in a little bit. This one is on 28 count Monaco 1/1 full cross, and I have worked on this one for 7 stitchy sessions, and I've done 1,523 stitches since you saw this last, and I have gone back to parking on this particular project because it's kind of confetti heavy, and so it's just helping me kind of stay on track. And yeah, it's just been really helping me this time around to park. So what I've been doing is I'm going across in 10 by 10 sections, and if the I don't know if you can tell on this one, kind of like on this side, so if the stitching kind of takes me outside of that box, that's perfectly fine. I follow the shape of the stitching more than I do the actual 10 by 10 box, but that way I can kind of know where to stop and start, and then I'm just parking either directly below or directly beside. And if I can't park, if it's nowhere near, then I go ahead and finish off that thread. So that is fun, and I will probably get a little bit more in on that throughout the next month. Okay, last one for today, last project that I have worked on for this month. I've actually worked on quite a bit. I'm kind of surprised. So the other one that I've been working on is another Christmas piece, and this one is another Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is Cookie Delivery. This one I'm stitching on an 18 count Aida on a very, very light blue color fabric, and I'm doing this one in Extreme Cross Country. So I do have some sections. I have the pages marked with metallic thread so that I can kind of find myself, and interestingly enough, I did find 2 or 3 small mistakes that I was able to fix fairly quickly and easily. And so it is really helpful to have at least the pages. So I have finished another color since you saw this last. I finished the color 819. So it's that really, really light pink in there. So I'll do a closer so that you can kind of see where I'm at and kind of what was done. So, all right. So those are all the projects that I have done since I saw you in November. It's actually not a huge amount of projects, but a lot of progress. So I'm really happy with that. Really happy with my finish and all those good things. So plans for the rest of the month. Sorry, I'm looking down at my notes. I'm going to keep on working on these ornaments until I can't any longer. So I don't know how many more I will have. I would like to get to 12 if possible. That would be fantastic. Let's see what else. I'm going to keep on working on Christmas Fairy and cookie delivery for the rest of the month. So we are visiting family for Christmas, and I'm going to leave the Christmas Fairy here because I don't really have a good place to keep something like that there. It's small. The place we're staying in is very small. And so there's just not room for me to even bring like my lap frame or something like that without the possibility of it falling or getting something spilled on it or something like that. So I'm going to leave that at home, and instead I will be bringing with me cookie delivery because that one I can work in hand, and then when I'm not working on it, I can put it back in the project bag and put it away in my luggage so that it's nice and safe and protected. So coming up in January, there is the Heaven and Earth Designs Stitch Along that starts January 1st. They are planning on getting out to us the first pages as of the 1st. And along with those, we will also be getting some free charts. We did make it to the number 2 milestone, so we'll be getting a small dragon from Dragon Muse and the hummingbirds, and I can't remember the artist, but I'm really excited about the hummingbirds. That one everyone was really kind of looking forward to. So there were some others that were on the list, but I don't think we will be getting to those other milestones, but that's okay. I am just over the moon with my decision on the one that I chose. I think I'm sure that I showed that one before. So I will be working on Innocent Dreams, and this will be a gift for my oldest daughter. She is going to be graduating. She'll be a senior next year, so she'll be graduating in 2026. I had to think about the date. And so that will be her graduation present. And she is just a rabbit lover. She has 2 rabbits, and she has always had rabbits. And so we had a baby bunny that looked just like that a couple of years ago. And so that one already has a name. It is going to be named off of the baby bunny that we had. Its name was Winnie the Pooh. She was very sweet and just looked like a little Winnie the Pooh. So I also got the needle minder to go along with it. And I don't usually get the needle minders to go along with my Heaven and Earth projects, but I decided to treat myself for Christmas and got myself a needle minder. The Innocent Dream needle minders are actually sold out unless you purchase the entire set. And I know some people were thinking about not getting a needle minder because of the price of shipping. So I just wanted to share my experience with the price of shipping. The price of shipping is a flat rate of $8, but then they refund you the amount that is not needed. So they're kind of doing like a flat rate of if we have to ship all the way over here or whatever. I don't know how they are doing that, but they're just saying that the shipping is $8, and then I got a refund of like $3.83 or something like that for the leftover shipping that they didn't need. So that was kind of nice. I thought that was really sweet of them to refund the shipping that wasn't used. So that kind of throws me into plans for next year. The Stitch Along is that if you get the 6 pages done, you get all of the charts and all that great stuff. I love that they are not asking you to complete the entire thing to get all of the charts, so that's great. But I am going to try to finish it within the year. I think that'd be doable, but it would possibly make it so that I would maybe need, and that's a lot of possiblies and maybes. I've super made up my mind apparently. Anyway, if I complete the whole thing, I would have to be a pretty monogamous stitcher in order to get that done. So I haven't actually decided if I'm going to just shoot for that 6-page finish to be able to get all the charts because you qualify at that point, or if I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the moon and go for it and try to just get that project started and finished within a year. So I don't know yet. We'll see. I think I'm going to look over it a little bit more, kind of look over my year for next year. I did get my new scheduling book. I don't know where it is at this particular moment, but I did get it, and kind of look at some plans, some dates that we already know for things that are going to happen, and see if I can actually plan on completing it within the year, because that'd be fantastic. But I'm also thinking that if I do this one in tent stitch, I might be able to get to like my monthly goal a lot faster than if I did full cross. And if I get to my monthly goal quick enough, I can work on other projects and other things that would be fun and lovely to see and pull out and stitch on. So we'll plan on doing that. I am still planning on doing an every other week Stitch With Me video, so I will at least have one other project that I will pull out at least once every 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have everything set in stone yet, so I will have to think on it a little bit more. But other than that, that's all of the things that I have to share. That's all of the news and all of the plans, everything I can think of to include in this video. So I am going to run downstairs and try to finish up one more ornament for today before I completely lose sunlight, and get that turned around, and then try to get this video edited. And then we are going to a concert tonight. A friend of ours is a professional saxophone player, saxophonist, and he is in a group of these amazing other instruments. And once a year they do a free concert, and it's all Christmassy and it's just fun. We went last year, so we're really looking forward to going and supporting him. He's such an amazing person. He had stage 4 lung cancer about 10 years ago, and he was in remission for a very long time, and it creeped back and came back this year, and so he's been kind of fighting that off. So we have been giving him hugs and encouragement every time that we see him, and just trying to be there and be supportive and loving and caring. And he's doing quite well. He's lost a lot of weight, but he's turning the corner, and he said a lot of good things have been happening in treatment lately. And so we're just really excited to go and watch and see him and support him tonight and listen to some fun music. He has a wonderful sense of humor. And so when I was talking to him last week at church, I asked if he was planning on doing another humorous Christmas carol this year like he did last year. And he said he's had so many people request it that he is pretty sure that that is going to happen. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I am going to go ahead and wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you in the new year. Until then, you can look forward to a couple more Flossmas videos of these cute little ornaments that I've been putting together. But I will see you as soon as I can. Have a lovely Christmas, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.